I'm good. How are you?
Me too. I'm fine.
Mm.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Sunny.
Okay, nice to meet you, Sunny.
Nice to
I
meet you
am
too.
teacher Amara, and I will
Mhm.
be your teacher just for today. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so tell me something about your weekend.
My weekend.
Yes?
Um, for the weekend, I met my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and we hanging out together like until 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like we drank a lot together.
Mm-hmm.
And also I went to the like park with my
Mm-hmm.
boyfriends
Oh.
because he has um like puppy, cute
Oh, so
puppy.
he had a puppy. Oh.
Yeah, he had a puppy, so
Ah.
he brought his puppy to the park,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, we do the picnic together. We did the picnic together.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Mm.
Okay, so how would you want to be corrected, Sunny?
After finishing my sentence,
After your sentences.
after my sentence,
Oh, okay. So you mean immediately.
yes.
Ah, okay, sure. Okay, so I believe you were sent an article.
hmm
So have you chosen one?
Yes, I choose aging society, shrinking
Ooh,
workforce.
wow, interesting.
hmm
Aging society, shrinking workforce. Okay, so this is a really relevant topic today
Oh,
because
yes.
these days this is really true. This is really happening.
Mm-mm.
Shrinking, the workforce is shrinking and the
Mm-hmm.
aging society is increasing.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so before we start, I would ask just some
Mm-hmm.
comprehension questions about the
Mm-hmm.
article, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So, in this article, which country was most talked about?
Um, Based on this
Mm-hmm.
article talk about the U.S.
Oh, yes, in America, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this article is based on
More
the
based on.
population of United States.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. So it says here that by 2030, how
Mm-hmm.
many percent of the US residents will be 66 years of age or older?
20% of the U.S. residents
Oh, very good. Okay, so 20% of US residents will be
will be
66 years
60
of
years of
age
age or older.
or older. Very
Mm.
good. Okay, so who said that the aging population could be a concern if Americans expect to have an expanding population?
Mhm. Who?
Okay, so
Yeah.
in the article, someone said that the aging population could be a concern or a
Like
problem.
Kelly?
Okay, who is that again?
Kelly?
Okay, what was his first name? Do you remember?
No, I couldn't remember.
Okay, that's okay. So his
Mm.
name is David Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so David Kelly said that. Okay, so I have here some questions related to the topic. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so first question is, do you think that the shrinking workforce is a problem?
Shrinking workforce is problem.
Yes. Do you think that the
Um,
shrinking workforce is really a problem?
yes, in the case of the US, yes, I believe that.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because even though there are many artificial intelligence or a lot of the robots,
Mm-hmm.
and However, there are something that the AI couldn't do this.
Mm. Okay,
So,
so you mean that you mean that aging society or
mhm,
shrinking workforce is really a problem
mhm,
because even though we can substitute them with
mhm,
artificial intelligence, AI,
mhm,
or robots,
mhm,
some things cannot be done by robots.
yes, cannot be done by.
Oh, very good. Do you have anything else in mind?
Nope.
Okay. So that's okay. So here,
Mhm.
next question is, do you agree or disagree that older people are less productive?
Older people is less productive.
Are
Mm,
less productive.
yes. Of course, it is depending on the works,
Mm-hmm. Uh,
but I believe that like the young generation
mm-hmm.
is more smarter or is more quicker than the elder.
What do you mean kicker?
Like they can adapt their they can adapt the new environments more quickly if there is
Mm-hmm.
some new machine or like new system,
Mm-hmm.
like the younger generation can catch or can learn more quickly than the elder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
mm,
you mean that older people are less productive
yeah, less
because
productive.
sometimes they cannot adapt,
mm,
when it comes to technology.
yes.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so can you give me other examples of why older
mm.
people are less productive?
And I think that the older people, in the case of the older people, like including my mother and father, they couldn't see something very well because their eyes
Mm.
is aging.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you mean they have difficulty in seeing because their
Mm.
eyes have a problem because of old age.
Difficulty. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay. So are there anything else?
Nope.
No. Okay. So here, next question is,
Mm-hmm.
do you agree with
Mm-hmm.
David Kelly that increasing population can damage Earth's environment?
Earth and environment can
Yes.
damage.
Do you agree that
Mm.
increasing the world's population could affect the Earth's environment? So here,
Um.
David Kelly said
Mm-hmm.
that the Earth's increasing population could affect our environment.
Mm. Yes, I believe that
Mm-hmm.
if there are many people who use plastic or
Mm.
who use something which can be recycling.
Oh, good. So you mean that if a lot of people use plastic
Mm-hmm.
and if they don't recycle,
Uh,
will help the Earth's environment. I mean, it would affect
it
the
will
Earth's
affect
environment.
the earth
Mm.
environment. Yeah.
Okay, so what else? If population is really increasing, what
Mm-hmm.
other problems would it give our Earth or our environment?
Mm, I don't have more ideas. Do you have?
Uh, okay, so may I share something? So I
Yeah.
think that increasing population could affect our air. Example, in it causes more air pollution like that,
Um,
and sometimes it causes water pollution.
water pollution and
Yes,
air
because
pollution. Mm-hmm.
yes, we cannot avoid other people who are not very disciplined when it comes to uh, throwing their garbages properly or recycling them. So it would be a really big problem if they
Mm-hmm.
just throw it out their oceans like that.
Mm.
Okay. So do you have anything else in mind?
Nope.
No. Okay. So in your country, do you think that Korea is a country which is overpopulated or not?
Um, like compared to the before, I think that Korea is overpopulation, have a overpopulation,
Oh, so you mean that Korea is
Mhm.
overpopulated?
Overpopulated.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's overpopulated.
Mm-hmm. What else? And
Um,
what can you see? A disadvantage of being overpopulated. What disadvantage can you see?
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Uh, like, mm, in the case of the Korea, it is very difficult to get a job
Hmm.
because um, there are many peoples who still um, exist exist in the
What
job,
do you mean
who
Ah,
still
okay.
going to the
So do you mean that the unemployment rate is really high because other people can do more than other people?
yeah,
Is
it
that what
can
you
do the
mean?
yeah, it is
Like
right.
example, some people can exceed other
Mm-mm.
people or they can do more than other people.
Yes.
So do you think that would be also a problem of education?
Education?
Yes. Do you think
No.
education affects people that doesn't know more about something or because they don't know how to do something?
No, I couldn't understand your question.
Ah, okay. I mean is you said that other people exceed other people or
Oh,
other people.
I mean, like these days, I heard that like this word is 100 age. Like we can live
You mean that
until 100, 100 age.
mm, so
So
it
there
means
are many like even though uh even though we have to keep the like before we had to keep our job around the 65 years old.
mm-hmm.
But however, these days many people have to live longer than before, so they request that I want to work more.
mm,
So for because of this, like because of like some people who want to work more, then like the company can offset or cannot hire the new generation.
okay. So you mean that older people sometimes tend to request that they should not retire sooner,
Mm-mm.
even if they reach the age 60 or 60 plus.
Mm-mm.
So they still want to stay at their work, and that
Mm-mm.
would give no chance to younger
Mm-mm.
generation to
Mm-mm.
employ or apply.
Mm-mm.
Ah, okay. Yes, that's really true. Sometimes they want to work longer than necessary,
Mhm.
even if sometimes they cannot do it their work properly, and then
Mm-mm.
younger people who wants to work there doesn't
Mm-mm.
get the chance to prove
Mm-mm.
themselves.
Mm.
Okay, yes, yes, I get your idea. That is
Mhm.
really true. Okay, so next question is give me some
Mhm.
advantages
Mhm.
and disadvantages of using artificial intelligence or
Mhm.
robots. So first we start
Um.
with advantages.
The advantage is that like people mm, like the company don't need to the company like some of the
Mhm.
company don't need to pay for the money for the employees. Like they don't need
Mhm.
to hire more employees thanks to the
Okay.
AI.
Mhm.
But however, in the like when we think about the worker,
Mm-hmm.
then I feel really sorry about this because they don't have many opportunity to get their job because of the
Mm.
AI.
Mm-hmm.
And also I think that AI is always not correct. There is some
Mm.
mistake.
Yes.
There is
Okay.
some wrong research.
Okay. Wrong information they made.
Yeah, wrong information debates.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay, so you think the advantage is companies wouldn't work like lot
Mhm.
of time, that it will save them a lot of time if they
Mhm.
have AI or robots in their company.
Mhm.
But a disadvantage is also other employees who are not working or are working recently in a company, but if they will replace them with a robot, they will not have income.
Mm.
Okay, so how do you think will it affect local workers? So example, if a company
Mm.
hired robots to work
Mm.
for them and then
Mhm.
the employees got resigned or fired because they will be replaced by robots, how do
Mm.
you think would the employees feel, or how do you think would it affect them?
First of all, they will feel really not good, of course,
Mhm.
and also mm, they had to learn other skills to get a job
Mm.
again,
Mhm.
and they make a lot of effort to get a job in another parts.
Mhm.
Mm, and yes, if they have their family and
Mhm.
if they're some person who have to support their family,
Okay.
then I think it would be a very big problem.
Okay. So example, if that
Mhm.
person has a family to
Mhm.
support, it
Mhm.
would be a big problem because they
Mm.
would need to learn other skills
Mhm.
and look for another job so
Mhm.
that they can still support their family.
Mm.
Oh, okay. And then if you know someone who
Mhm.
is kicked out of their company because they are
Mhm.
replaced with robots, how would you help them or how would you advise them?
I don't think so. I can help them, but I
Hmm.
can cheer them up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really great help.
Mhm.
So, example, if I am the one who was kicked out of my
Mhm.
company, how
Yeah.
would you cheer me up?
Um, I feel really sorry about it, but I
Oh.
think that everything happens for reasons.
Mhm.
So, um, like you can get another opportunity to to learn something or to
Mhm.
work in another place. So yeah.
Okay. So you would tell me to to look for some work or some
Mm,
learn some skills in
yes, some
somewhere
skills.
in other places, somewhere else,
Mhm. Mhm.
and yeah, that would really cheer me up.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, and that's true. Everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
Okay. So, as a citizen, what
Mhm.
would you do to help in the rising problem of aging society? Or
Right.
how would you help what would you do to
Mhm.
help in this in the shrinking workforce?
What would you do for this shrinking workforce?
Yes.
What would
So,
you
as a
do?
citizen,
Mhm.
what would you do to help
Mm.
in this rising problem? So, the problem is the aging society or the
Mm.
shrinking workforce. So, how do you think you could help?
First of all, help. I don't think so. There is something that I can help you, help
Mm,
them,
help you,
but
okay?
like changing the policy is would be a good idea. Like would
Mhm.
be a good things to help them.
Mhm.
Mm, Yes, it is very difficult question.
Oh, so how about would you suggest
Mhm.
that older people should resign
Mhm.
before they reach 60 so that
Mm,
the younger generation can have a chance to work?
mhm. But however, that the older generation, they also had to work for earning more money because
Mm-hmm,
they
yes.
had to live for a long time until 100 years old.
Maybe
Mm,
100, okay.
so if they kick out from their company, they had to get another job, such as like security guard for the
Mm.
apartment
Mm-hmm.
and mm, like kind of the workforce,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of um, requires some like mental, a lot, not physical. Right?
Okay, so you think that you would suggest that they find a job in which
Mhm.
they would use their mental abilities and not
Mhm.
their physical aspects, because truly when they use physical
Mhm.
their physical attributes, they will
Mhm.
not really do a good job because firstly they are old and they will be maybe they would be
Mhm.
slow in working some things up.
Mhm.
And if they are just having if they use just their mental abilities, it will
Mhm.
help them much. So you just suggest office work, something like that? Mm.
Yes.
So, example, do you know someone who is old but
Mhm.
still working at a company?
Like in Korea, it is depending on the company.
Mm.
Like, like Samsung. Do you know the Samsung?
Samsung.
Samsung,
Samsung is a brand of a phone, right?
yeah, like,
Brand of a phone or computer, like that.
yeah, that
Mm-hmm. Okay.
company, that company is that company is built up from the just one
Mm-hmm.
person.
Mm-hmm.
So, like that one person can manage that company.
Mm.
So like
So you mean the CEO or the founder?
yeah, CEO is just one person,
Mm-hmm.
and this company is not related with the government.
Mm.
So
Mm-mm.
that CEO want to kick kick older
Pick
people,
someone else or fire.
yeah, fire them
Mm-hmm.
because the CEOs think that the younger generation will be more helpful for their company. They can get more good idea or discover something new.
Oh.
So yeah, the CEO fire that the CEO tried to fire some like employees
Mm-hmm.
like sooner than
Okay,
the
so
other
you mean
company.
so you mean that there in Korea it depends on the
Mm-mm,
founder or the
mm-mm.
CEO of
The
the
yeah
company.
founder.
So
Mm-mm,
if they want to fire someone,
mm-hmm,
especially if they're old, they could do
mm-mm.
it because it is not under the government. It's
Ah yeah, it is not
private.
under the content. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
Private.
Samsung, I
Mm-mm.
mean, is a private company,
Yeah,
and
yes.
the CEO can do whatever or whichever he likes,
Mm-mm.
but it should be within reasonable opinion.
Yes, it is should be the reasonable opinion.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
one of my friends' father
Mm-hmm.
got fired. Is right.
Mm,
Got fired.
got fired, yes.
Yeah, when he was around 45 years old.
Oh, that's early.
So yes, my friend's father uh like don't have any job, doesn't have any
Mm,
job. So that way, like my friends, the mother
mm-hmm.
have to go to work for
Mm-hmm.
earning the money.
Oh.
Mm,
So because his husband got fired,
Yeah,
the
got
mother
fired.
had to work for to support their family.
Yeah, to support their
That's really,
family.
but 45 is a really early age to fire
Mm-mm.
someone. I think it
Yeah,
would be normally it would be 60
yeah, it is
before,
normally
if
50.
they reach their senior citizen age, then that would
Mm-mm.
be the time they would be fired or forced to resign at a company.
Yes, but
Okay. So I'm afraid we are running out of time. I
yes,
really enjoyed talking with you. This is a
yeah, me
very
too.
interesting topic. I hope we could talk about more about AI or robots, but
Mhm.
we don't have time. And
Mhm.
I hope to see you again next time. You just need to learn how to construct your sentences better,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I will try my best to put it in the feedback box
Mhm.
so that you
Thank
can
you.
have we
Mhm.
will have something to review. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
nice meeting you, Sunny, and goodbye. Hope to see you again.
Bye bye.
Guy, have a great day.
Bye bye.